US solar power companies say tariffs have cast a shadow over the industry.
You generate your own power, so you have your own little utility plant on your roof.
In the decade leading up to 2016, solar was one of America's fastest growing energy sectors, with the majority of US installers using imported equipment. Hervé Billiet's firm installs panels across the US capital. He says the damage began even before tariffs were imposed.
What we've seen is with those trade tariffs, the price increase actually happened when the rumors started. It didn't really happen when the trade tariff was put in place. So I vividly remember the day that everything was put in place, we just stocked our warehouse full of solar panels. We just bought everything we could. But actually, at that moment, the price was already set in stone.
His business started out buying American-made products before switching to more cost-effective panels from Asia.
Solar panels are mainly produced in Asia. They have the most high-tech lines to produce them. Now we also offer American-made solar panels, usually more expensive, and so we offer that to our customers. Usually what we've seen is that people prefer just the cheaper version.
The Solar Foundation, a non-profit organisation that advocates for solar energy, says this second year of job losses is due to tariffs triggering project delays and cancellations. President Trump argues any pain felt by US businesses and consumers is worth it for the long-term benefits.
So this is panels and products generally, solar. Potentially great industry in this country, but now we'll be making it in the United States. Okay? A lot of workers, a lot of jobs.
President Trump's plan is for duties on solar imports to incrementally drop from 30 to 15% over the next 4 years. But solar industry officials are urging him to terminate the tariffs sooner. Carla Loeb, who sits on the board of the US Solar Energy Trade Association, says the administration has left solar under a cloud of uncertainty.
It sent the entire industry into a screeching halt because no one knew what was going to happen. I mean, as anybody can attest to in this climate politically, you never know from one day to the next what's going to happen, and that is the absolute worst thing for businesses.
Many industry analysts are skeptical about President Trump's claim that tariffs will drive domestic solar production.
Reality is that manufacturing for solar in the United States has not grown in any meaningful way since the trade tariffs were imposed, or even before. I mean, the bottom line is manufacturing is highly expensive. It also doesn't create a whole lot of jobs.
The industry remains focused on the trade talks between Washington and Beijing in the hope any breakthrough could help the US solar sector recapture its pre-tariff momentum. Kevin McAleese, CGTN, Washington.